And we're back here once again with another episode of the Cloud9 podcast, season 11, episode 19. And we are almost done with season 11, actually. And this Thursday coming up, we will cover more of the competitive League of Legends landscape. There has been just so much League of Legends that has been going on. And today, in this episode, we will cover the LEC 2024 Summer Split Week 2, Day 1 and 2. Then we'll cover the LCS 2024 Summer Split Week 1, Day 1 best of threes between Team Liquid, FlyQuest, C9, and Dignitas, actually. And I just want to say thank you to every single person that has recently been subscribing to the channel. We are so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers on this channel. It'll be the second time I have a channel to hit that milestone. So, obviously, Top G, Riz Master, Lady Slayer, Sex King, God.
None of those. At this time, he'll keep this channel alive, and he won't let it get deleted.
First of all, that wasn't my fault.
Yeah, it was.
I'm innocent. Actually,
It was a goofy black woman in YouTube being goofy. We know.
Well, Chaz is here. You fucking black man. What the fuck you want?
I'm out here just watching the Challenger League. I'm like, oh, okay, this is fun.
I'm still blown away that after all these years of Riot claiming that they fucking care about tier 2, which we know they fucking don't. They created a YouTube channel and no one cares about that shit. Get fuck all for views. You have almost as many subscribers as that dog shit channel does. That's bad.
Yeah.
The channel, why are they always so late to doing something? Why are they always so late? It just blows my mind. It's so fucking dumb.
No, it's statistics, because they use statistics and then they gotta figure out when is a good time to do stuff. Sometimes they're late on shit. And I just
always late on something. Like never on
and
time.
I was like, they got two. Wait a second. The Challenger League guy has two different channels. They have NALC and then the NALC 2. Why do they have two channels?
I just don't even.
Because right now I'm watching Tomo on Disguised Toast.
Mm-hmm.
Disguised Toast has Tenacity, Yukuno,
mm-hmm.
Young, Tomo, and Quitone.
All right.
And FXS has Philip, XU, a Blaze Olive, Instinct, and Winsome. Yep.
Okay. And
Winsome should be in the goddamn LCS. It's a crime that he's there over Ayla, but we're not gonna talk about today.
We'll go over that in a little bit. Just want to say, for any of the returning viewers or new viewers, subscribe to the channel. Leave a like on this episode of the Cloud9 Podcast if you enjoyed it. Comment down below. Hit the notification bell. That way you can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. I have plenty of content ready for you guys. I have one more. I got to do the welcome YuGiOh video. Upload that and do the whole YouTube registry thing they do. You send them like a little video of your face so you can tell you're real. So, and that YuGiOh channel is ready to go, honestly. So I can start going on YuGiOh Twitter again, and that place is straight trash.
I went on earlier. There's about our queen got second place because of puppet lock. I'm like, yep, I'm logging off. They said if y'all got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Okay. If you misgender this person, they're auto banning you. They're just auto blocking you. I'm like,
when? Today? Really?
Yeah, if you
in the live chat or the people on Twitter, they said people.
The live chat was just quick. You even misgendered her, just auto banned, If you said you mean the dude banned, I was like, wait a second. I was like, I mistakenly, jokingly did it on purpose. Said, damn, it's too bad that he got puppet lock banned. I'm like. Shit, that shit was funny.
Wait, hold on. So that means that Konami, EU, TCG, Konami EU.
Oh no, their models are so pussy. Their models are so like at least with the the American mods are like fun. Oh my god. The EU mods for League of Legends and YuGiOh are both pussy. They are both soft as continental tissue. Like EU, I got timed out for saying Abadage is better than Jackie's. I'm like, what? You can't
Really?
you can't
No way.
yeah. At first I saw I did, and then I got timed out because it's like you should promote the new guys, and I'm like, I wasn't like the one that was spamming in the chat. Jackie sucks. You know what?
Okay. Do you know what I hate about people when they do that? They're like, "Well, you promote the new guys." That's what Otawamne said to Thorn in one of those reflection episodes. It feels like some of these guys are just like old toys, and they just kind of want a new toy. It's really all it is.
Yeah.
Like, what was wrong with Abadage? I will give Jackie some credit. So we'll talk about the LEC right now. We'll just segue into that. He actually has been playing pretty good. He just can't do anything. He's on Giant X.
Yeah, Giant X.
He's actually played like really well. Like those Forest games are good.
We're gonna talk about Giant X. Oh my god.
We're gonna talk about right now. So they had I don't even know how to describe it. Actually, okay, so we'll do it backwards for Giant X. Today's game was their best game by far.
Yep.
Now we got to talk about the G2 game.
GT was trolling the whole goddamn game, and they still couldn't do nothing.
You know what's super sad about the LEC, man? Is a team like G2 can run it down that hard, have the most atrocious early game against any team, and they still are not scared of losing. Yeah. And we're supposed to be out on G2. How am I supposed to be out on G2 when shit like that happens? You know? Like, I agree, Fnatic and SK are playing a lot better right now, but like, come on, guys. Like, we got to be really honest with ourselves.
I would say SK. I would say SK. I'm Fnatic had a faith in them tough until today.
Like, yeah, the game against them today was actually really close. It was really back and forth. I think the problem with today's game was that SK Gaming, despite the roster getting better with the new guys, they can't team fight very well. Remember, they only lost because of team fighting. They didn't lose because of macro. Macro-wise, they were winning most of the game, actually. And what is with the LEC now? And they're just default picking Wei and Jinx. Because they auto-ban Skarner. Because as we saw with the LCS, you should probably never let this new Skarner go through. That champion is beyond disgusting.
Okay, Jinx is the easy comp that if you know your ADC is limited. Or if you just want them
the enemy is bad at closing. Usually you pick Jinx if the enemy team is bad at closing. You just have a late game insurance policy, which is, Jinx as a champion.
My main thing is now a lot of people are going to Ezreal mid. Like, whoa.
I haven't seen that in forever. Damn.
Yeah.
That's a throwback. Oh, shit.
Yep. And people are going to Ezreal mid now.
I'm not saying people can't play. He has his uses. I just think there's always way better options to pick than Ezreal mid. Is there not? You not want to play Vex and Zoe? You can play. You can flex TF mid if you really want to do that. You know,
Vex is the toughest champion that you say. It's one of those where you have to learn timing, and a lot of these guys are not good at timing certain combos.
They're not good at a lot of things, actually.
Yeah, and I'm not putting no one on Zoe. And anybody in the West, I'm not putting on Zoe.
Humanoid on Zoe just sounds like an absolute travesty.
That's just going okay. You get told to go 4v5 today? All right, cool.
Let's go over this game. So this quite possibly was one of the most I thought I'd never. To be fair, I thought I would never say this year. This quite literally was one of the worst games I've seen in a while. I'm putting it up there this year with Vitality, SK, SK versus Karmine Corp, Immortals versus NRG.
Oh yeah, last year. Was it? Which one was it where SK was kept throwing and they still won? Was that Karmine Corp?
That was the Karmine Corp one. No one.
Yeah, that's the one where SK threw 3 times and Karmine Corp could. Oh my god, they were just.
They're like, SK, get to playoffs for us, avenge us, please. All right, so it starts out with okay. To be fair, I know you guys just saw that 1v1. This happens throughout the entire game. Caps, I don't know if he just doesn't like playing Corki, but he is probably. Or he just disrespects Giant X. He just did not respect them this entire game.
I'm going to say this. And the thing was Caps today. This same thing happened with Caps today. Him and Yike synergy is still not where it should be. Because there's times where Yike is not in the area he should be at. He should be trying to help Caps, but it's like, okay, he should be around where Caps is at if he knows there's going to be a dive, but he does. But this one wasn't as bad. This one was like, okay, he's where he should be. But today, we got to talk about today.
I was like, yeah, for sure was a something this game. Because, like, Caps, there's 3 different ways to look at this. He just didn't respect GX in general. He doesn't like playing Corki, or he's just not good at Corki, or it's just every single thing I just said previously before that statement.
I think it's all 3. It's definitely all 3. It's definitely...
He was quite literally blindly split pushing, just taking down turrets. He didn't care if he died. Now, to be fair, if you're getting the structure, that's all that matters. Yes, but you can also do that and also not die. You could also split push effectively and not die. But he's getting towers. Yeah, you can also get towers and not die.
Yeah, he was out there doing the 9-11, just going to the towers and dying at the end. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. You know you're supposed to get into the towers to survive, right? Like 9-12, get it?
Larson, when he first debuted in the LEC, he could have got Rogue to Worlds, but, they were... So that year, Rogue almost did it. Rogue didn't make it to Worlds because they did so bad the previous split. There was this match they had to win in order to advance to get enough points. Larson 9-11 Corkied himself through the whole game. It was a game 4 that they were literally winning, about to hit the Nexus and win. The entire Twitch chat went 9-11 Corki.
I'm telling you right now, I'm glad the Maz now weren't there back then because everybody that chat would have got like.
Here, before we watch the game, I'll show you. I can't play the audio because YouTube.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I know the chat today would have probably just made that an email only chat immediately.
Yeah. So also, when you watch this, keep in mind, they have to win this. They had to win this game in order to advance because of Rogue's bad spring split that year. Oh my god. Okay, I think it was. Is that the game? When was Corki packed? Oh my god. Did they delete the video? They must have deleted the video.
No.
No, it should be. It's the one from 2019 somewhere. It should be there. Oh, yeah, I think this is it. Found it. Oh my god. This Yanko's shots fired at Corki. This is back in the day. God.
Oh, damn. Okay, yeah, that was quick. I felt like, okay.
Okay, so this is what he did. Okay, I want people to understand how bad this was. The game's over. Just hit the turrets and win. Oh my god, Larson, what are you doing?
No!
Keep in mind, they had to win this game in order to they had to win the series.
They did not do the Curry Enthusiasm music at the end. They did not do that.
No, keep in mind, people don't understand. If he doesn't do this, they're ahead in the series. They have the momentum, and they could probably win. Keep in mind, they have to win this series because they did terrible in Springs when Rogue first entered the league, and they kind of just went butt fuck all with those players. Then they brought up Inspired, who you guys know now, Finn, who's on Rogue now currently, as we're watching this.
They didn't. They hit him with the curve at the end.
This might be quite literally one of the biggest throws ever in League. I'm talking like top 5 worthy. All he has to do is just hit the Nexus.
But my thing is, do you think Inspired cussed out Larson the way
he probably got some hands thrown? Guys, I shit you not. This is the easy. You just hit the next. You hit because Corki's really good at taking turrets. Hit one turret, hit another one. Game over. We're ahead in the series. We can probably go to Worlds, and he just packages. For no reason. This is just no reason to do it.
How did he accelerate that fast?
Oh, because the Corki package, if you activate it, it gives you a 10% increase in movement speed. It's like Rumble's ult, except it's faster. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, no. There's too many jokes.
He crashed. Yep. Yeah, he went Alo Akbar.
Twitch chat back in day one playing.
He probably said Alo Akbar before he did that. Just went...
You can tell that the Schalke players. This was back when Abadage first joined the league and shit. You can tell he was like, man, that guy on crack. Man,
I would have been trolling. I would have been. If I was on the opposite team, I would have been like, this motherfucker sucks. If he's my teammate, I'm beating the shit out of him on stage right there. I'm like, what the fuck
I'm
you
just saying,
doing?
if James, we're on the Aram game, we were playing one night, and James did that shit, and he threw the game for us. I was like, he's so lucky he wasn't next to me on a stage game. Otherwise, we're fighting right now.
Oh, I'm beating this motherfucking ass right in front of him. I was like, nigga, what the fuck wrong with you? I'm cussing his ass out.
All right, so back to reality. Okay, so Caps played ultra disrespectfully this game, and to be fair, I will give it to Jack. He's actually really stepped up. Like, he's played really well. The Antonio, my big old tacosito, burrito, cardinas, lomobita, he actually ended up playing a lot better from these past couple of days too. So I even said same thing with him and Linkus. I'll give it to week 2. Let's see if he can improve. He did play. He played a lot better today and yesterday's game, actually. So he might not be a tacocito, but he might be a burrito. So I'll give him that, actually. This quite literally, like I said before we watched Larson 9/11 himself, this might be one of the worst games I've seen currently. This game was just straight awful.
Yeah.
This was like, now, I'm not saying G2's not going to win in the split nor get like second place potentially, but they have looked really rough in some of these games. Like, it's been like...
There's people in the chat saying that T1 broke G2.
Some people mentioned that a few teams leveled up. They're like, BDS leveled up. Did we not see that BDS game today? BDS leveled up where?
I think BDS did level up, but not by much.
Where?
It's one of those where I think they got better as a team, like learning how to play together.
Where? They still have a ching-chong.
But like, and that was the same thing that I wanted to say last time.
YuGiOh actually played very well today. He played very well on Ivern, actually.
That was the same thing I was trying to say last time.
You said BDS improved last split, and they still lost. You also think shit in the winter, and they lost then. Why are you always cursing them?
I'm not cursing them. They cursing themselves. How the fuck you go up 2 games and just forget to turn your brain on? Like, what the these motherfuckers got the most reverse.
Today, YuGiOh had to have been getting PayPal. Remember in one of the games, like, LeBron, like, 9/11's himself, and then YuGiOh just goes over the wall with him as an Ivern when he has, like, 5 damage. Like, what are you even doing? But
too bad current corp bad. Too bad current corp can't, like, capitalize on anything.
So, Jackie, so people understand, the reason why they're giving him Vars is because they think Patrick is probably so bad he's not a worthwhile, useful ADC. This is another problem with the game. Why is Caps challenging Rumble like this? Why? The entire game he was getting not only caught out, he was over split pushing. He got 1v1 just constantly. I don't think he at all cared or thought GX was any good enough. I guess he thought even as bad as he was playing, they could just still win over GX. I mean, like, look at, like, I think they end up dying over you too. Like, this right here is just so stupid. Like, what are they doing here? He can't capitalize on this. It's a Skarner versus 3 people. And you're just going like, I was watching this live and I was like, damn. What did T1, every team that T1 beats as badly as they do, their team just breaks apart. They're like, that T1 basically beating people means that they go to a drawing board and go, damn, none of the shit we do works. We need to scrap thing, actually. Like right there, Hansama like ease in, uses his culling, gets nothing for it, and then they just turn and kill one of them.
Yeah, because they...
This might quite literally be one of the... This will go down as the worst game of the split. I don't care what the fuck happens in playoffs. This game was terrible. This was just ass. Like, ultra mega ass booty juice. I don't know. Like, maybe Caps got his ass licked by a hot European chick. Maybe Broken Blade just got his dick sucked by a Shocks. I don't know. But this gets terrible. This was bad. I think at the Baron... pit, Yikes stole the Baron. Oh, God, I remember he did steal the Baron. Did he get the Baron? Did he? I don't remember. Yeah, he stole it. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he stole it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, fuck. It's happening again. It's like the Immortals game. It's like the Immortals game all over again. God fucking damn it. Oh, fuck. First of all, why is the burrito right here? First of all, the burrito's coming up. Okay, they're walking backing up. Hey, they see him. They see him. Just Juhan, use your W. Just lock him down. Maokai is a W. You can lock him down. And he just gets it and steals.
WE. If you WE and you do the damage,
just W kill him back and just throw him back. He can't get close. Why do you people make me watch this? This is terrible. He just literally went like, cool. I'll just walk up and steal this when they have a fucking Varus who could ult him too. He doesn't have his ult. His ult. Juhan still has his ult. Juhan still has his goddamn ult. What are you doing?
Not even that. He still has. No, not even that. He still has his smite. He just smite it real quick.
He could just literally secure it with his ult. All he does is start ult. They just straight finish it, and it's for them. They could have. Where's Antonio at? Where's that Mexican?
He's in the back. You remember?
Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck.
And then this motherfucker walks in, takes your Kool-Aid, and walks right out with no issues.
Like, there is an Ashe. There's a Lulu could just polymorph him. What did we just see? The man just like walked up and stole it. They have a Maokai. They have a Varus. They have Ashe. They have Lulu. How much more lockdown tools do you need? And then Caps is like, you know what? We don't need Baron. I just go and live in Saudi Arabia and do another 9-13 on my team. Yeah. And 11-9. 11-9. Yep. Let's go with that one. Good Lord.
Oh my God.
Okay, so this wasn't that bad. That was fine. This was the entire game. Like, he was just blindly split pushing for like no reason whatsoever. The entire game, people, he's doing this. Then Giants lose a 4v4 because they just I don't know why they let Skarner go through. I'll be honest here, they probably don't even lose this game if they just don't give away Skarner, for being honest here. I don't know why they chose to give it away. You just ban this champion throughout. This Skarner is better than that reworked Udyr that we were getting at the beginning part of the year. This is a way better champion by design. Antonio was just randomly split pushing himself. He's like, man, Caps is really doing this good. Why not go do it myself? Like, all right, I guess we're just taking turns doing it now. I guess we're all to take turns fucking killing ourselves. He just mid for no reason. Like he doesn't think they're not going to pull the trigger on him. That's our most fed member. Then randomly, it's even worse. So like you have Hansam, he aggressively ease. He starts up with his ult. Gets a nice chunk off Patrick. Okay, cleanses, gets Rumble ulted. Look at this disjointed team fight. Caps is right here. What are they doing? This makes no fucking sense. Why are they fighting this? Why would Hansama even aggressively do that knowing his mid laner's not there? You usually do that after you get the structure because you know you've secured the structure. You can do that play, get the structure first. Caps is like, what are you guys doing? I'm just pushing down turrets. Team? You know, you're in solo queue, you're like, team, what are you doing? Whole team's just fucking dead. You're the only one alive. They're like, you didn't help us. It's like, yeah, I didn't think you'd fight 4v5 without me. Honestly. Then, this time around, GX, you'll get the Baron, actually. And then later on, it's just, God, this is bad. That was just awful.
But them being 3-2 is scary because it's like they're still.
They got looked relatively clean. Yeah, they still have a positive record too, because they won today against Rogue, did they not? Yeah. So they're 4-2. Even against Rogue, they look kind of sloppy too. Like that early game was pretty close. Like Rogue is just bad. They didn't think that. Like I don't know why they left the Gragas in their base. Tristana's going there. Cap's playing Tristana. He's just split pushing straight to the base. And then they're like, yeah, Gragas has got this. Gragas can defend. Gragas, what? If any competent person will just out-kite him, playing Tristana, end the game.
A good Gragas would just keep E and EQing Tristana. The issue is, if she just W's faster than you, you're fucked. It comes down to whose W is faster comes up. Because Gragas is not Gragas W. Gragas is E. It's between Gragas E and Tristana's W. It depends on who's faster. Because I saw that shit today. G2 was like, and Cat, you see his Yikes was like, oh, I didn't know where you were. I was like, yikes. That's not a good yikes. What? You didn't know where the fucking mid laner was?
I'm also saying this comp is bad too. Like this comp is also pretty awful.
The Milio comp was good early game, but it's good in team fights. I'm not gonna lie, Rogue's comp was just like, what the fuck?
They try to get it's a lot of poke and a lot of like instant lockdown, but I don't know. The problem is both these comps never played out how you should be playing any of this shit. Actually,
Blitzcrank was trash after 20 minutes. I'm like,
yeah, he didn't land any hooks. Like early game for sure. They played like okay. And Zoli's landed a lot of clutch hooks, but after 20 minutes, it was just over. Yeah. And right here, so basically, that's why the game pretty much ends. Rogue just give up their entire base to a Tristana. They think that Corki could just defend it. He kind of should be able to, but he doesn't. He just gets destroyed. And then now Rogue lost Baron. Comp gets 2 kills. The problem here with Comp is that back in the day, Comp used to just take over a game if he had enough like kills. He just doesn't do anything. What is with some of these players now? Even when they get kills, they just do nothing.
Because Kaylin ain't that champion in this patch. Even though Kaylin should be that champion.
Unless you're like at 40 minutes of the game. Then
40 minutes, not 30. 30.
Yeah, so Kaylin has a window where if you got to do it between starting into like 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
When hit 21 to like 30, she is a shit mid-game ADC. Unless you're really good to play it out. Then Rogue are like, you know what? We'll just let our Gragas that's 1 and 3 with Rod of fucking ages and he just got his 3rd item right then and there. He just purchased his 3rd item right there. Try to defend against Tristana.
And then damage it enough where he did this motherfucking auto. Oh, I was like, Jesus. The Caps just like
I was like, man, yeah, that
G2 know that the troll this season, and they're still 3-2. G2 could easily be 1-4. Just think about that. If
G2 should be down there with Mad Lions right there.
Yeah, G2 should be where Giant X and actually Giant X would be 2-3.
Yeah, because Giant X should 1. Yeah, right now, honestly. G2 could easily be like 2-4,
1-4,
or
no
1-4
because
at
least 2 or 3 because Rogue. I'm not gonna lie, Rogue really didn't do enough today to beat him. Like
this is going to show you how bad these teams are. Why would any team, relatively good, think that a Gragas can defend both turrets against a Tristana this late in the game?
Gragas
now this is considered late game. Like this right here it's considered late game. Has like 32 minutes in pro play. Generally speaking, this way does it. Games don't really go like that long like they used to. You know, the longer the better. It's like what Lennon said last time she was getting pounded. But you guys don't believe me, do you? All right. Wow, you suck. I just don't get it. Because when did he get his ult back? Yes, he had his ult. Yeah, he just got his ult back. A little bit ago, but he's not. Don't forget, he can't challenge him. It's just they just botched the macro management here. It's just
the fucked thing about it. If Gragas dies here, it's just an auto win. Like Gragas surviving because off the W's is why.
And then they send back to Blitzcrank thinking that that's gonna change anything. And
no,
Blitzcrank
about to do shit. You step back to Maokai. You don't step back Blitzcrank. What you gonna do? A hook up and then he just gonna bomb you back up and just shoot you 5 times and you're dead. Like
because they told Zoli's go back. And the thing is, if Finn knows he can't defend against him, Finn needs to say, "Hey guys, get off Baron. I can't defend against this guy." There was nothing wrong with asking that. That's not an ego thing. That's like you saving the game. You need to ask for help to come back. And then they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll send you Blitzcrank." Because they're not looking at the mini map. They're like, "Wait a minute, he's about to end the game." Then that's when Comp and Marcoon go, "We have to go back." Why would you even think Gragas could defend against that? Is beyond me. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's Rogue's record? Aren't they like 2 and no? They'd be 1 and the other 1 and 4 like good.
Yeah, they're 1 and 4.
Trash. God, this team sucks. Did you watch any of the Mad Lions games? Actually,
I watched all the games. Mad Lions is probably the worst team.
I was gonna say that too. Like Dude, this team is on a downward spiral to being
at least Rogue is so competitive. Battle Lions is just trash.
I'll give Rogue. They're at least trying. Like, even though they stuck with themselves.
Like today came down to you need to know when to be aware. If someone's in your house robbing your shit, don't just get a knife. You get the shotgun. Today, why would you say Gragas is the fat dude? You got a fat dude go get a little urinal with what kind of gun does Tristana have? Like a bazooka?
I'm pretty sure it's a rocket booster or some shit.
You got a fat man with a beer versus a little urinal with a rocket booster. What? And you think that's an even match? Who could throw bombs and then hit you? He could hit you with the autos. Oh my god!
Also, I want to also point out, I really don't know why Mad Lions keeps putting YuGiOh, their carry jungler, on Ivern.
Yeah,
I really don't know why you do that. Like,
I think YuGiOh is trying to get other. I think YuGiOh is trying to get confidence in another player that is like because
by handicapping himself. Oh Lord, that sounds terrible.
Think about it. The
like,
two
this was just bad. Why is he just wandering in their jungle? We have no vision.
Think about this: the two players YuGiOh stands up for the most, Super and Frescalio, are always on the carry champion, and they always lose. You put them on Azir, can't do shit. Jinx, oh god, Super on Jinx. If Super can't do Jinx, just get Super the fuck out of here.
Remember, Super said he was the best ADC in the LEC. I'm like, dog, you're worse than Noah. Shut up. How are you worse?
No, fuck all that. Noah? Nigga, you worse than Comp. What the hell? You worse than fucking Comp. You think? No, at least Noah just needs confidence. Comp is trash. Nigga, you worse than Comp. You worse than the fuck.
I'll be honest here, guys. If they swapped out Super for like exit kick, they probably might be a little bit better.
That's
for Scowie. Like this is even Lord. So I will give Antonio. He played really well this past week, and so did Jackie's. But let's be honest here, guys. That's the only reason why these guys even won any game. Remember, this is their first win right now.
Yep.
That's it. And I really don't like Mad Lions. Just looks like they have no clue about how they want to play the game.
They have no synergy anymore.
It just looks like they're just on autopilot on stage right now. Just
that's not part about it. You gotta go all Spanish, and you realize there's only one good Spanish player.
That's the thing. Some of these nationalities don't understand. Hey, I'm not shitting on your nationality, but I'm just saying, regional players is dookie shit.
It's like SK. Think about it. No offense. SK is only good because of the Korean players.
Yeah.
And we can talk about them in a bit. It's like, and that's the same thing I'm gonna bring up a little later about why I think the LEC and the LCS might be in serious. The LCS definitely, but the LEC might be in trouble too. But Matt Lions is just horrible. This
is a spiral.
You put the best player on the support. Yeah, you put the best player on a support like champion. You got your support on an actual support champion. You got your ADC who can't.
Is Braum considered a range support? Or he's a hard engage? Braum's considered a hard engage support.
Hard engage.
He
got more kills than the two carries. Your YuGiOh, the two supports got more kills than the ADCs.
Dude,
the two support champions.
Look at Super's build. He built Infinity Edge. He built Infinity Edge first, and then Phantom Dancer.
Oh no, he fucked. Okay, that's why there's no damage. Gotcha. All right, he just whipped the rocket. Oh no! Why? Did he just do a Cody Parkey? Just wide left? Did he dork that shit? He just dorked that shit.
Out. I don't even know why he fired. I don't even know why he fires it. He has no damage. Like, look right here. This is his build. 24 minutes in. He has he CS very well. Didn't build properly then. It's not like he got dove constantly. It's not like he was put in any real bad, situation where he's just behind. He built Infinity Edge and Phantom Dancer. What? I still don't understand. Jinx quite literally is Phantom Dancer in her fucking passive. She quite literally is Phantom Dancer.
You try to make them go faster, but the only time you
build item is Runeans. Runeans does the double rockets with your splash rockets. If you're gonna build build Runeans, then this is so bad. They can't cut through Antonio, so he's like, you know what? I'll build IE first. Kraken Slayer's better. Bork's better. You can build Bork second to tear through you, but
I will go. I will go. I might go Bork because then you get some of that health back.
All they needed was him to build lifesteal second, and they tear through their team. Yeah, motherfucker builds Phantom Dancer second. Like, that is so criminal. And then he fucking whips his. Oh, look at this shit. What is he aiming at?
This motherfucker went wide. This motherfucker went wide left. Like, also like Cody Parkey shit, 2018.
Oh,
yeah, I saw that.
Fucking Matt. Yeah, you're right. Mad Lions is like fast tracking to be the worst team. I generally thought Vitality was the worst team last week because they looked like shit last week.
I thought Vitality was the worst team too. They know what, they just need to ramp up. I got more faith in Vitality than Mad Lions because Mad Lions blew their whole team up after 1647. They might be the one that got fucked the worst by T1. T1 literally just put a whole foot in the air. And then Mad Lions goes back to World, gets fucked again. Not by T1 this time. Who did Mad Lions face against? They didn't face Gen G, right? What Western? Oh, G2 that faced Gen G.
No, right? No, they went 0-2 drop. Remember? No, they went 0-2 drop. Remember, they faced T1, then G2, and they were out.
No, not MSI Worlds. Who did Mad Lions face?
Cloud9, BDS, YuGiOh, and then who else?
Who did they beat? They beat somebody. Was it BDS?
No, they went 0-3 drop. No, I'm pretty sure they went 0. No, you're right. You're right.
They beat BDS. They beat BDS.
Only BDS. A team that they already faced all year.
Cloud9 beat the shit out of them. YuGiOh beat the shit out of them.
But they lost to Sven playing support. There's no bigger tilt than that. Like, you can't. Bro, that's
they lost to fucking a menace. And that was a gap too. That was who was it? Nisky? No. Yeah, Nisky. Nisky versus a menace. That was no. Was it Nisky? Nisky was Mad Lions last year.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. That was a clear gap. Oh, that was a clear. Yeah, you see this year. Oh, let's get an almost 80% experience team, and the team gets worse.
It's just, I mean, we told people this was potentially going to happen where, they all in on a new roster because, did you see those videos I sent you about Mac talking about how badly the team was that year? Yeah. Where, we knew on stage it was bad too. So, Mac was telling you the truth. That team was just all types of dog shit. And then he even said they didn't even want to fucking scrim last year.
Oh, yeah, they did.
A team that didn't win a single scrim won a title. That might be some of the biggest parody I've ever heard in my entire life. Not win a single practice game, but you won the entire thing. And then, despite as many problems that roster had, they did manage to win a title, go to Worlds, go to MSI, and then LCS like, nah, new team. He brought in literally 4 random new guys. And they all peaked in winter. Alvaro, what's this guy's name? What's the top laner? Merwin, right? Merwin. Alvaro. They peaked in winter. Like, people thinking like, man, these two might be the next best thing. I even thought, hey, with a little bit more splits, let's see. And then nope, all that.
They got worse. They got relatively worse. Super never been good.
Yeah, he was just never good. For Frescowi was really only decent in playoffs.
Yeah.
And by decent, I mean like not getting shit on every game. He was just okay, like. Bruh, it's fuck. What other game happened significantly this week? We'll talk about
SK Fnatic.
Yeah, let's go over that one right now. Then.
SK Saturday looked good against BDS. That was almost even match. That was like a.
It was kind of sloppy a little bit. It was a little dicey. But later on, when it got to like the team fighting, they played better.
I'm gonna say this: SK is only as good as their bot lane.
Yeah, they have to rely on Raphael.
Irrelevant didn't get any better. Isma is the worst player on the team.
Irrelevant today looked pretty bad on Renekton. He was just throwing this game.
Yeah,
Why is someone on this team throwing?
I'm gonna tell
There's
you.
always
I'm gonna
someone
tell
on
you.
this goddamn team throwing constantly.
Last year it was all the last split was all 5 players. Now you start to see who's actually bad, and Irrelevant might not be as good as we think he is. He might have been the best player when he had to be the best player. Now he doesn't have to be the best player. Isma's the worst player on the team.
Isma is just not it.
He is the worst player.
Keep in mind, man, he was on the Mad Lions roster that's in the LEC right now, minus YuGiOh. So they took everyone but Isma. And that team is already bad.
Yep.
Just keep in mind, guys, Isma was on that Mad Lions roster. So they just basically took that roster plus YuGiOh minus Isma. That's it.
Yeah.
And we're just sitting here going like, damn, all they can afford is Isma. Okay, so for SK, they have played pretty good so far. They were 4-0 today. They're still 4-1. They're arguably right now, before the regular season ends, they'll be going down as one of the more better teams of the split. Raheel, I don't know where they scouted that guy from or the support, but they did a very good job at scouting the bot lane. The bot lane has really has improved the team compared to Exekick and DOS as well. The problem today and yesterday are flipped. So yesterday, they had a bad early game, and it was very dicey, but then they team fought well and got out of it. Today, they had a good early game, but couldn't team fight with this comp, and then lost every team fight afterwards. So that's where I'm really iffy at. Okay, so, and Nithki himself, like you said, he's just not, I don't know, like, it's really just the bot lane. If the bot lane can just go even or be ahead, then they're in a good position. If the bot lane is ever behind in any shape or capacity, it's just not happening. I also wouldn't put Raheel, my carry ADC, on Ezreal. I just wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But I get why he's on Ezreal this game, because you have Xin Zhao, you have Varus, you have Nautilus. I understand why he's playing Ezreal this game. I would just, even so, give him something else. Maybe give his ass Aphelios. Maybe he himself gets...
I would just give him Kai'Sa.
I forgot the draft in this game.
Was Kai'Sa big? Because I would have just given him Kai'Sa.
Yeah, he needs something with a lot more mobility, with a lot more damage, because Jinx is not...
Somebody's popping guns out there.
Oh, black people are... just saying. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
So, they're like, Jinx is not banned. Aphelios is not banned. You can pick Xayah here. I mean, there's a lot of options here. I really don't know why they chose... I know why they chose Ezreal, but then the problem here goes with that is, like, Ezreal's not going to be outputting enough damage to, obviously cut through all these guys. He just can't. He won't, and it's not going to happen. Like, even Zeri is not banned. So I think they just botched the ADC bans. Not picking a good ADC for their ADC. I think
Aphelios.
They had so many options. They just picked none of them. Zeri, Aphelios, Jinx is up. Caitlyn's up.
You know who could have probably worked? I think Kai'Sa could have worked.
Kai'Sa's up. No picking that. I mean, Upset made that look good today. They just didn't give him an ADC that he can play well on. I'm sorry, like, he played well in the game. He didn't play bad, but
Ezreal works as a middle. Ezreal works as a mid laner because of how he has to mobilize.
Yeah, you need something with more consistent damage. Like, look at what he's able to. He can't do anything. Like, he can't do anything. They're too tanky.
Yeah.
And Ezreal doesn't have enough frontal damage going on to the point where he can cut through most of the team. And that's pretty much it. I mean, Fnatic, I'll give it to him. After Razork basically cuts down Noah, and basically told him, "Hey, you fat fuck, stop eating and play League better."
That too. They bring you over from Korea, and honestly, that's a good segue. I truly believe the LEC is going to start importing more Korean players. I think that's good and bad. I think it's good because they give the Korean players who have no chance of making it in the LCK over. It's bad because now the good European players might get either pushed out or might have to go to the LCS or wherever they call it next year.
Do you know what also might happen that I'll tackle onto what you were saying? Is that people thinking that bot lane, since they scouted a good bot lane like that one for SK, people are going to try that with every Korean. This happened with the LEC years ago when they started like phasing out all their veterans for random rookies that were going to be the next caps, the next expired. Well, they went so far in doing that they didn't really have any veterans anymore, and they had to constantly keep calling the veterans back, and then the veterans kept getting shafted. I mean, I don't know, you know? So, what's up, Gunner? How you doing, man?
So Gunner, what's going on, man?
Oh god, so bad.
I think that's what's going to happen. That's why I'm like real quick with the LEC. I think it's good that they're bringing over people. I think it's bad because the LEC might start turning to the LCS. I think more teams are going to start importing players, and it's like I think a few of them won't. But think about it. How many players don't have import players? I think G2 does it.
Mad doesn't.
Alliance does it.
Rogue doesn't.
Rogue doesn't. Team Heretics does it.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like 4.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. I was say Vitality, but I totally forgot about Photon.
Yeah, so the teams with imports are Fnatic, Vitality, SK, BDS. That's it. Unless we're forgetting someone. Oh, GX has imports.
GX.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's the thing is, as long as they don't go overboard with it, I'm fine. Because if there's a regional player that can get you the same shit. But the problem here is, I don't know how they're evaluating the player. Are they just going to be grabbing people just because they're Korean? Because then that will lead to a bunch of bums being in the league that don't need to be there.
Yeah.
Or are they actually grabbing a player that's cheaper, but is just as good, if not better, in terms of like mechanics, team fighting, all that shit. Man, someone must have made someone really mad where you're at.
That's what I'm saying, because you can hear it, right?
Yeah, it's not gonna be that bad on when we play it back.
It's like I just hear it, I'm like, what the?
What did you do? What girl?
I ain't do nothing. I don't go on these streets. I ain't fucking these hoes.
God damn. Well, that's pretty much it when it comes to the LEC. I mean, I don't want to talk about Karmine Corp because that
Karmine Corp is actually looking better. They got the same amount of wins as all season as they did the first 2 weeks. Just think about that.
Can I please stop watching Kana? I'm getting like depression watching that guy.
Kana doesn't. It doesn't look like it was worth bringing him over.
Let's see what you just said earlier about the Korean player thing. They brought over a Korean player that has looked pretty jank for quite some time at this point. You know, he's looked literally jank for a while. People think, oh, that's the same Kana that made top 4 with T1 back in World 2021. It's like, you know what year we're in? That motherfucker went to Worlds last year? It looked like complete shit.
Yep.
Unless I'm just complete. Wasn't he with Danwon in 2022? He wasn't he?
Yeah. Yep.
Good job at scouting, Karmine Corp. Good job. Oh,
yep.
Lord. Oh, God. Whatever. It's cool. It's fine. So that's the LEC. Currently, right now, Fnatic is the best regular season team. We'll have to see if G2 can kind of pick it up in the playoffs, actually. SK are going to be closing in the neck and neck. What's the next games for Fnatic, actually?
Next Saturday, Sunday. Oh, real quick. Do you like how they did the schedule to space out a little more, where they went 3-2-2-2?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean,
I like it because
it'll lead more into the season finals later on anyway. Plus, we have the Esports World Cup coming up. Someone asked me, "You guys gonna cover that, you bigots?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck about those people."
I bet said I don't agree with what's going on with Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
but the same shit that happens over here happens over here. Happens over there, happens over here in America.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, not to the degree where women can't do anything, but we have injustices across every fraction. Like,
yeah, so we have basically 2 more weeks of best of ones. Weird. We have 2 more weeks of best of ones, and that's it. Then we'll go into the playoffs. But then we'll have to see when that Esports World Cup happens, because they're probably taking a break before that, I'd imagine, for playoffs. like, guys, we're covering here. I don't care about those people. I mean, I'm cool with gay and lesbian people. I don't that one I don't really care about really too much, honestly. But the whole T thing, we'll call it that.
Yeah,
The T thing,
yeah.
nope. That's where I draw my line. Nope.
That I got no issue with them. My issue with them is what they be saying that kids are that they like kids could choose their gender.
I had one guy that told me that, man, I agree with what you're saying, but could you just like go along with the? I was like, no, there is no. Nothing. No, I draw my line at that.
I think was it on Twitter because I asked someone saying like, why do you say kids can't choose their gender? They can choose whatever they want to be. I was like,
cuckoo.
I need you to stay away from kids forever. If I see you near elementary school, I'm calling the police immediately. Like, not tomorrow, not an hour later. Now, I'm police. Yeah, I got a man out here talking about that kids can pick their own genders. Creepy old white man was
like that's even more of a line. That right there is even more of a bigger line drawbreaker for me. It's like, bruh, we don't let kids drink, join the army, smoke cigarettes until like what, 16, 18?
Yeah,
and a kid who can barely put on their own socks is going to tell you what they want to be.
Yeah, because I remember I'm still boycotting the Ferguson Lottery because they want to do that drag show shit. I was like, wait a second. Oh, drag shows don't hurt kids. I was like, we never said that. It was like, you're trying to normalize something that's not normal. And
we're ready. All right, let's go over the LCS. So I will say this about the LCS. Captain Flowers did I wish the LCS would do this more. Skarner had a rework. He was wearing like the Skarner get up, and they had him do like the ad. I like that stuff. That's what makes things fun.
Also, Captain Flowers being in the Twitch chat is hilarious. Dude, that's lit. He is so interactive in the chat. I was like, no one plays. I was like, oh yeah, because people ban him. Well, no, he's auto banned. Like he's always the first one that gets banned in solo queue.
Right.
I don't even try to play solo queue because
I know why. Like I understand why he's happy. Like he used to main the original Skarner, the one we had to go around and press the lights and shit. And he got a rework and he's super broken. So I'd imagine, like, I like that too. Like if I mained a champion back in the day that was kind of jank, but then he got a rework and it's really good. I thought about that too.
What champion do you think needs to be reworked?
I just thought of this today. Nasus, actually. Nasus. His kit is so outdated. It's just you got to do a whole rework on that guy.
I think Nasus and Nautilus. I think those two.
Nautilus? No. I like Nautilus's kid.
His E needs to be his shield.
It's the shield,
his
right?
His W and E needs to be reworked.
Oh, I would say just change the Riptide thing because I feel like that's useless. The Riptide is.
What does that even do? Is that supposed to be like get rid of wards?
It's supposed to just essentially like slow down someone so you just hook them, but I feel like it's useless.
If I already hooked them, they're already slowed down. It's like it should be something where it damages. Like it should be one of those things where if I hook you, then I go E. I can take out wards with like one shot. Like that's what it should be.
So, guys, I will be completely honest here. I actually don't know what the fuck I saw in this series because I try to black everything out. And people are trying to tell me the LCS deserves to. The LCS is terrible. First of all, it was terrible last split, last whatever portion of the year we were talking about. Spring. We'll call it the spring portion. Spring portion, this league was terrible. And this day, because I haven't seen the games today. This day was pretty bad. This is terrible.
Sunday was just number 2-0. I remember I came home and I just see like T1 just clapping energy. I left right before. This is how fast it took me to get everything I needed done. I started leaving right during the draft of Flight. Oh no, not Flight Quest. I keep saying I watched the T1 on the monitor. 100 Seas versus NRG.
Yeah.
I do everything I get done. I get to the place where I go to the second place. They beat. They beat NRG. I said, "What the hell? NRG is this bad?" what the hell's going on here?
He's like 100 pieces just NRG's daddy right now.
I'm like, yo, it's like, damn, FBI, you really out here? This like you and who he know? Like, NRG, bring back Ignar. Hashtag bring back Ignar.
Hashtag bring back the Gnar.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh god. All right, so this was a rematch of the LCS 2024 Spring Split Finals, and the only thing that changes between then and now is just the mid laner on FlyQuest. They brought in Quad. That's it.
Quad.
Now, I don't even know what the fuck this series was, like I said before earlier, because this was quite literally just some of the League of Legends of all times.
Yeah,
and as well as champions were picked, minions were killed, turrets were destroyed, and Nexus blew up. Thank you, LCS. Thank you, LCS players. Thank you.
Yep.
I don't know how to describe this series at all to you guys because there was just so much shit. Just from this first play alone. Actually, before we even started that, Impact should be never playing Zac ever again. That was an abomination to my eyes watching all that shit.
Yeah, that was a waste of time.
Please, why is Team Liquid? Why do they have such a hard on for Smolder? Unless they think LCS teams are so bad they could just get away with playing it, which is true. They even won this game, but it's like, bruh, you gotta stop. He got so hard nerfed into the ground. He was OP as fuck before.
Yep.
And they're still picking him. Core JJ's like, oh, I'll come up here and like do nothing. And then Quad knows Inspired's right here. He can just like wait for him. Quad just like starts to all in against APA. I really still doesn't win that right now. Dude just got destroyed. Bruh. He just wait like a second.
He made APA look good on Corgi. I was like, oh god.
Just wait a second. Like people was nervous. My dude Quad literally flowed into him. He's W. Yeah, he W'd into him. There's no nerves. He doesn't have nerves. He just W'd into him confidently that he can win. He even lost that with more mana too. He got just out destroyed. Now, later on in the series, he played a lot better. So there may have been some nerve issues. Some, not all. And then
that, or he's probably just overconfident that he could probably take him out.
Right here. They're not respecting the Maokai ult right here. He shouldn't have even been here being this low. He should have been backed, went back, got healed up, and came back. Core JJ might have been cosplaying the worst LCS support in this series. That Ashe game was just fucking awful. that was just not good. I don't even know what that was. They made Busio look like Keria in this series. He actually played Orange support very well. He actually did play very well.
I was like, oh my god. I was like, damn. Yeah, no, the people say, oh, fly Busio. You mean was it? I forgot what they said. LCK Busio next. He's. I was like, Jesus.
Someone said T1 Keria, and I was like, all right, guys, let's stop this.
Yeah, there were people in the chat saying Busio, you know, is greater than Keria. I was like, okay, yeah. Oh, dude, and talk about that. And this not as much in the LCS, but the LEC. There was so much Faker glazing. Every break, it was like, let's do another segment on Faker. I was like, oh my god, the Faker. I love me some Faker, but my god.
No. Remember, this week, I don't know if you follow the LEC. You subscribe to the YouTube channel, right? Do you see the short? Remember they did the short where they basically had every single player that ever lost to him. They're like, I lost to Faker.
Yeah, I sent you the LEC one.
Yeah,
and then they have the LCS one. They got the Justin. And
I get it. Hall of Legends for Faker. He gets the $500 Ari skin. But they made every single player that ever lost to him ever, which is basically everyone in these fucking leagues, we're being honest here.
Yep.
Genk was like, yeah, we beat them in 2019. After that, it was just downhill from there.
Oh, yeah. The one time we beat them was in 2019, and then after that, it was never the same.
Yeah, they had their number in 2019, but any series after that was just, well, a loss. I should say that.
Yep.
One of them was with Targamas too. So there was Targamas versus Keria. Bruh.
Yeah, that was
fact you had that in your brain. So this series was just so bad.
A rookie Keria at that too.
That later on, I don't know if it was game
rookie.
So in game
Keria.
God, thank you for this ad because this series about damn near gave me AIDS watching this. Guys, I really don't know how to describe it to you. This whole series is terrible. So then, all right. So game one, it was incredibly back and forth, bad back and forth, not good back and forth. No team in game one wanted to win at all. Not a single one of them wanted to win. They're just fucking doing hot potato. Then in this game, because TL magically won it for whatever fucking reason, I don't remember how. I blocked it on my brain. FlyQuest were like, you know what? Let's just give them Skarner.
Yeah, and guess what? Let's put Impact on Zach again.
And then Lucio, which is the only champion he can play well is Orin, he can have that again too. And what's better, he can have Senna with him too. Just give him your whole fucking house, Team Liquid. Just give him your whole house. Give him your wife. Give him her butthole. Give everything.
And like Inspire was Carson's goes through. A Carson's who, and people think Carson's is low key good, but he's very comp dependent. Like, I'm watching this shit. I was like, yeah, this is bad. This is bad. I was at work.
This is the same region where the fans say they should get tier 1 status at Worlds.
Yeah, I was like,
nah. Then Core JJ in this series was quite literally cosplaying the worst support I think I've seen.
Oh yeah, no, the Callista Ash group was just
Callista Ash, dog. Callista Ash.
And then you got, and then your pretty much your carry of this game was just APA
Skarner. The carry was just Skarner.
I know for Team Liquid it was just.
No one carried on Team Liquid. They carried the time to the next game. That shit was trash to watch. No one carried in this game.
No,
they carried the water for FlyQuest.
I don't know what
APA's like. I could probably kill the Skarner with Frozen Heart.
Yeah, nah, dude, that Skarner's gonna fuck you with the Frozen Heart.
Look at his build. He has Infinity Edge and Kraken Slayer. He thinks he can tear through a tank with that. I shit you not. This is the player people call as the best mid laner in the league, and he thought having Infinity Edge and Kraken Slayer would tear through a Skarner with Frozen Heart and that other item that it's the Amplifying Tone, I think. Yeah, it's like Amplifying Tone or whatever it's fucking called. That's the best mid laner. He doesn't even understand how to blow through a tank properly.
Yeah, I saw this shit. I was like,
and then you know what's even worse than watching this is Game 3. Game 3, God. my damn near just break everyone's heart. Inspired is like, you know what? I'll just play Nidalee.
oh yeah.
He just went fuck it, Nidalee. And then Blabber in the C9 series was like, you know what? Fuck it, Nidalee. The reason why people cannot play Nidalee in either of these leagues, LEC, LCS, none of these players are good enough at all to ever play this champion at the highest level.
I'm going to say this because of yesterday and today. If you're not Kayan or Zud, you should not be playing Nidalee. Period.
And then Whippo was like, you know what? There is... Okay, Kasante's banned. Okay. Aatrox is banned. Cool. Okay. You got Mordekaiser. You got Camille. He could literally pick Urgot. We know he can play that. That's a pocket pick for him.
Yeah,
Kennen. Okay, you can pick Rumbles. No, Rumbles and TL. Okay, cool. You can pick Poppy support. Not
Poppy.
Support. Fucking hell. You can pick Poppy. Okay. He chose Set.
Fuck it. He could have just picked Darius.
That'd be better too.
Yeah, because Darius on a Corki as there is just a damn there.
This is just such hard draft gap.
Yeah, no, that's Set. Like he picked Set when he could just pick Darius and just done the same shit but easier.
He could pick Mordekaiser. It just works for him. Busio, so Busio knows they're gonna dive him. Okay, Busio knows they're gonna dive him, and he peacemakers, grabs them both, and works out. These teams can't even dive someone properly anymore. And there was a part of this where all Whippo had to do was just flash upwards and live. Okay, so he catches Impact. Impact has had a really, really terrible series to start out. He's usually way better than this, too. Maybe it might be, first series, whatever, fuckerage that this league does. But
They're
right
just
here,
about champion that make no sense.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not good at playing Zac, my friend. I no good. I rice either. I Nagasaki. I can't play.
I'm about to. He's Korean. That's what he ain't Nagasaki. He's more the Korean War and shit. But it's like
Whippo himself had a just awful series.
yeah.
He even said, GG's, guys, I wasn't that practice. He says on Twitter, I remember I saw the tweet. He was like, I'm not practice on set.
Yeah, I saw that shit. I was like,
why?
That's like when Zed said, "Oh, guys, I haven't."
I learned support in a year.
No, it took me a year and a half to really understand how to play support. I'm like,
why do these guys do this? Please,
why do you say that during the competition?
Do these things?
You say that during the competition? Oh god, they gonna fuck. Oh, the LCK is gonna fuck you.
He said, after a year, I have finally mastered the role,
and then only to go back to ADC in a year. He said he finally mastered support, only to go right back. I'm like, I don't know who that. Oh, that's Jess.
Oh, two Jess. That's Jew Jess, and that's the MILF one.
Are they both cute?
This Jess?
No,
she's
the Jew Jess.
Jew one? You saw her. You said she looks like a 6th grade school teacher.
I gotta see her again.
What do you? I hate you. If
I don't see him long enough, I'll be like, she looks like no. Who did I say look like? No, I said who the fuck did I say look like? Oh no, I said that dark kid looks like
like Jess Tiny. You said Tiny looks like a 6th grade school teacher.
Oh, Tiny. Wait a second. Tiny's name's Jess also?
Tiny's Jess too. Yeah, they're both named
Jess. Her. I was like, wait, dude. I know her as Tiny. I don't know her as Jess. Jewish Jess. I thought Jewish Jess was another girl you met.
Yeah. I call the first one Jew Jess, and the other one's MILF Jess.
Oh,
the
MILF
Jess said, the MILF Joe said, she said, you can't handle me. And I was like, ugh.
Tiny does look like a 6th grade teacher. Shit, she looks like a teacher I had back in the day.
Why was she so soft when I hugged her? I feel like I got a lot of woman there.
Because she is a lot of woman for someone who's like 5 foot. Like
5'1", probably.
Imagine
that, a short 5 foot Jewish woman.
I'm not gonna lie. Where I'm from, those are the ones that usually be fucking the black dudes. Those are the ones where people think they're racist, but they're the ones getting piped out by the black guys. Those are.
This was his tweet.
If you the white girl, yep.
Team Liquid is still the best team in the LCS. Enjoyed playing them on stage and grateful we will be able to scrim them after the remainder of the regular season. He's just saying a bunch of PR bullshit. Shut up.
My bad on the last game wasn't practiced enough on the set. Hey, that's a double entendre on the set. Set of games, but set also because he's a champion. That's a double entendre, Whippo. I know. I see what you're talking about, Whippo.
He's like, oh yeah, I'm so glad Team Liquid will be grateful to scrim us. You guys is trash. No, it's actually shit to scrim you. Probably a nightmare. Just no.
Please and thank you. Please thank you.
With their pride flag and their fucking bio and shit. Fuck off, Team Liquid. Goddamn shit.
Black Lives Matter and pride flag.
That's a double get the gun for the temple. I can't do the motion on YouTube because violence.
That's a combination that doesn't work in every neighborhood. I'm giving that heads up right now. But these weekend set of games. Saturday were some bangers. Cloud9 versus Dig, that was some bangers. Dig does not look good right now. The chemistry is just non-existent. I'm gonna go over today.
Sorry. What did you think about the C9 Dig series?
C9 needs a little bit more work, but they're good.
I will say the Thanatos player was good. You can see why they got him. I could understand why they did. He looks very talented.
Vulcan looks washed.
I love how Cloud9 did the SK thing. We'll just grab a Korean player. They're like, okay, he's a good one. This is one I think is pretty good. And then they kept Vulcan.
Vulcan looks absolutely washed. Blabber did look great.
Blabber picked in Italy.
Yeah.
You know when LS did that caption on Twitter? LS is like, when your jungler picks Nidalee, and Thanatos is looking at him. Then Blabber, no more picking Nidalee. People are like, but he played Nidalee that one time very good against FlyQuest. Yeah, I do a lot of good things one time too. I randomly played Aurelion Sol one time and got a quadra kill. That mean I'm good at Aurelion Sol, people.
It'd be the joke because you look Korean doesn't mean you're Korean, even though you might be Korean.
Like so like later on in the week, I'll be able to talk more about the other series that I didn't chance to see today. But the C9 Dig series, I mean, Sven played well in game 1. Yeah. But I can understand why people weren't hyped about this team coming in, because games 2 and 3, they just look like they didn't know what to do in the game at all. People understand. I get it. They just got together. I understand it's going to take a little bit of time to build that, but they just had no idea how they wanted to play any part of the game. Then they had moments in game 2 where they could have won. Remember the Baron? They had a lot of moments where they could have won the series, but they just got outplayed. They just got out macroed quite a bit. It was nice to see Reaper back after a while. I met Reaper. He's a rapper. He's a full blown bar spitter.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, I mean, Vulcan is so lucky he's just living off name value at this point.
Yeah,
it's just because he actually better shape up and play very good, because he will be just like Fudge come next year. Benched or sayonara, buddy. It's just business. So
I think it's gonna be too. I believe that's gonna happen with Vulcan. Dig, I don't know what to think about that right now.
I really don't. Like, like game 1, you're like, okay, I can kind of see how this team wants to play, but then you're like, Spica looks like he just hadn't played on stage in
Spica looks lost. Licorice, you can tell, hasn't played on stage in about a year. Like,
he's just getting ganked at everything. Mother didn't know what a gank was coming at all. He was just getting ganked banged after the whole series.
That didn't look like he lost a step on ADC. He looks more comfortable on ADC than he does on support.
Yeah, Jensen didn't look honestly that bad. He didn't look that bad at all. He played fine throughout the whole series.
Jensen looks a little washed. I'm sorry.
You didn't see that? Did you not like him playing Wei? I thought he played Wei pretty good.
He played it well. The comp just, I don't know. The comp didn't feel like a Wei comp. But
what is with Riot and these names? His name is just Wei, and it's not spelled WAY. It's spelled WEI.
And then they made him look like
he's a sorcerer.
A pride painter, if you know what I'm saying.
His ultimate is spiraling despair.
Yeah, like I got a joke for that, but I can't make I can't make side jokes. You know what I'm saying? I can't make those. So
yeah, I mean, like I told people before, gonna have to get a lot more of these teams to like accurately see where they're at. Cloud9, I get the Thanatos move now. Already played well throughout the series. So I'm still not very high on Vulcan. Berserker looks like maybe he'll be playing a little bit better.
Yeah.
Now knowing that Vulcan's just a shit support that he doesn't know what to do with. Blabber should just not play Nidalee. How about we don't have that ever again?
Yeah,
for like my entire life. I can live with it.
Like,
remember when Blabber last year told Mithy, dude, this is a Bel'Veth game. This is the same T1 game where they got perfect gamed. Remember in the comms, he was like, dude, pick me Bel'Veth. I can carry. He just carried them to the next game because that shit was trash.
Well, you got Bel'Veth.
Counter pick too. Last pick. Counter pick. He's like, bro, it's a Bel'Veth game. No. It's the owner putting his dick inside you.
That game went everything wrong for them. Bel'Veth, Faker just chooses to play Silence into an Orianna. He 4v5'd himself and still beat you. Like,
owner if it wasn't for I don't think I've ever seen a jungle gap that big where he literally outpassed him at everything.
Owner just gaps him.
What Owner did to Blabber has only ever happened to me in one game, and when that happens, you can't do anything as a jungler. He literally got shit stopped so hard. I was like, bruh.
Like, they just wasn't even playing that well that game, and Fudge could do shit. Menace had an actual advantage and still didn't do nothing with it. Matter of fact, even lost lane on it. I was like, this motherfucker got a handicap and still lost. C9 lost at draft. It just never got. It just never got better. That's the epitome of just OMG. You got that shit. It's like the draft yesterday wasn't bad.
Oh yeah, so you wanted to talk about the 100 Thieves stuff today. So I mean, you can spoil it. I don't care, man. I'm gonna watch the game anyway.
Okay. They were both series were 2-0s, 2-0 stops. Like
no, I know. Yeah, that part I knew. I knew it was 2-0s today.
I would say Sniper did look good. Game 1, he was doing sniper shit. Game 2, he looked better. Quid, one death. Game 1 literally came up. He mispositioned himself, but it didn't even matter. Energy could come back. They were 7,000 gold down in like 20 minutes. It was disgusting. Energy had they one of the seasons was fucking up. Energy had chances to come back, and then they just never like they never repositioned themselves. They lost Dragon. They were at the point where it was like 4v5, and they lost it in the bear pit, and 100 Seas won. Game two was my God. Them motherfuckers at 25 minutes were 20 minutes. 20 minutes at 20 minutes there were 10K NRG was 10,000 gold down at 20 minutes. They get Bear to just push it and win. Like NRG had no chance. NRG game 2, they lost that draft. Oh my God, Energy looks bad. This team and the thing is, Energy game 1 was competitive. Game 2 was shit.
And I told you, man, that's why I liked LCS being best of 3s, because not only can we get more games of these teams, even though they're bad, you need to understand the reason why you play best of 3s because League is an adaptation game, adapting from game to game, seeing what a team can do to the next game. You can really see how strong they are.
Like, I mean, Beach looks a lot better. You got more Kaiser for me, and I told you that boot camp in Korea, and they had him 10 games straight on Kaiser for Beach. I think it was 10 games straight. He finally, but he had the confidence to play Kaiser. I would not put him on zero just yet, though. I wouldn't do that.
He needs a few. I would say he needs a few comfortable champions where he feels like he can take over a game if needed.
Yeah, he's about to get there. Ayla doesn't look as bad. I would say this: 100 C's weakest player right now might be River. I think he's their smartest, but I also do think he might be. 100 C's might be. This might be the opposite. This split for them. I think their top might be weaker than their bot lane. Like I think Meech and Ayla might be better than River Sniper, my opinion. I think they're both strong, but they were doing a lot of mistakes today, and Energy were able to capitalize. Oh, Energy's bot lane, and I will speak on Energy because 100 C's Quinn's their best player. It's not even close.
Because like when you play Pokemon or YuGiOh and you do a best of 3, you can get more. You can literally analyze a game a lot more. You know, like imagine if all your Pokemon rounds outside of the best of 3s, which is best of 1s, you're like you can't really analyze.
But you know, I lose best of 1s because of a top.
Yeah, but game 1s I lose. I think I always lose game 1s. I always come back. Games
I went 0-4 the Pokemon Challenge and the Pokemon League because my opponent top decks Boss Zors. But when we go to the top best of 3, I went undefeated because it was like game 2. I knew how to adjust. I knew how to play to the clock. 7 minutes left. All right, shuffle. YuGiOh is all right. Cool. Just top deck. But YuGiOh doesn't even go to time now. If you're going to time, you're either playing Labrys or you're playing some trap deck. But even with League, it's like the games. I'm telling you right now, NRG, they probably they're going to be bottom 3. This team, it's weird. They look better in the game 1 than game 2. It's like in game 2, they just regressed. FBI, that bot lane don't work.
Like, they had their heyday. I don't know why they chose to reunite them, man. I really don't get it. Remember in the 100 Thieves Best of 5 series last spring? We had the comms from game 1, and who he literally said, even after they kind of only won that game because Golden Glue just didn't think Smolder may have been that broken.
Yeah.
Who he was like, yeah, hey guys, we're finally playing better as a team. Motherfucker, you are in a loser's bracket at the end of the spring playoffs. How are you just now? I was like, nah, they can't lose this. You can't lose at that point. We saw in that series that they probably should have got 3-1, for being honest. That shit really never went into 5 games.
I'm not gonna lie. If it wasn't for Smolder game 1, they 3-0.
Yeah. Like, it took a miracle play from Contracts to bring it back into that game 4 anyway. You know? Like, this is the kind of orgs where I called it from when they had a good portion of it last year going into Worlds. These are the kind of orgs that they'll win, they'll make a random decision. The random decision kind of destroys what they had before, and then now they have to kind of live with their bad decision. It made no sense to grab Huhi for Ignar. It really didn't, honestly. Yeah. They could have just ran it back again, probably to the same result that they had. Yeah. I really don't understand why they grabbed him. He played like absolute shit in that World's qualifying series with Stixxay.
Yeah, they could just kept Ignar. No, NRG looks bad. Game 1, NRG could have won if they just play a little bit more patiently. But 100 Seeds, every time NRG pushed, 100 Seeds just countered it back and they countered it harder. If you want next time when you watch it, we can go over why.
Oh yeah, for sure, I'll be able to. Yeah,
and then the last game of the day, the game of the week. I'm joking. IMT versus Shopify Rebellion. I'm gonna tell you this. IMT looks better. Does that mean they're going to be good? No, but they look better. Shopify Rebellion is trash. They lost game 1. In game 2, they just picked the same comp. They damn near almost picked the same comp. You lose game 1 and you pick the same comp for game 2 and get beat the same way. Shopify Rebellion is a joke of an org. IMT is actually trying to be good. Tactical is their best player. Tactical, our battle looks slightly better, but that's not saying much when the jungler on the opposite side of you is trash. Shopify Rebellion. Ryan, if you want to get rid of 2 teams, Shopify Rebellion needs to be one of them. It needs to be one of them. The other team could be Dig, IMT, or whoever can do it. But Shopify Rebellion needs to be one of the 2 teams that does not go to the 6-team LCS next year. Shopify Rebellion looks at only one game or at one series, 2 games. Yeah. Shopify Rebellion is absolute dog shit.
That's the reason why people. I don't know why this was the only region where the fans were apprehensive or against best of 3s. You can literally see who's even worse in best of 3s. You can see way more of like how badly some of these teams really are. You know why how people can accurately guess how bad teams are, people from LPL and LCK? It's because you can see multiple games of them. Now, keep in mind, the reason why best of 1s are deceptive in most cases because getting just to play a team one time with one draft is just whatever, honestly. Yeah. Remember last year how some games they were like okay, how they made like certain games chaotic and there was kind of ways for them to make it back in some of them. And we always said, could you do that? Multiple games in a series? You know? Like anyone could do one thing good in one game, you know? Yep. Remember they played well against like some top tier teams early game in some of the games and they still lost them. Can you do it again? Exactly. You know? So that's kind of I never understood why people were so against best of 3s in the LCS. We have best of 3s everywhere except for this region. I was like, that finally, thank God, these terrible fucking teams are about to get exposed for how shit they really are. And I'm all here for it.
IMT first. I'm gonna go over IMT's comp. Shopify Rebellion let Skarner go through. Okay, that was an L.
All right.
Skarner, then down Way, Zeri, Nautilus. And Shopify Rebellion had Rumble, Sejuani, Corky, Virus, Rel. Okay, not too much. It was a tight game at the beginning. It was back and forth to a certain degree, but then IMT blew it open. About 24 minutes in, they're fighting. Yep, 15-8, and then they're pushing about 25 minutes. 5,000 goal lead, or six. 6 going on 7. They push in. Insanity and Beaver are the last two alive, and yep, they lose. Or no, they go back, regroup. They get IMP gets the Drake. Now they got Drake. Plus they still got Baird buff. Yep, and then they push it, and that's it. Mm-hmm. And yeah, because fucking they can't do anything. And in game two. Let me just wait for the last bit. Game 2, they draft almost the same thing. But guess what SR did? They went Rumble. I'm going to skip over. Guess who they picked jungle? But Corky mid, Callista round bottom. Guess who Shopify Rebellion picked jungle? You want to take a guess?
I swear, did they pick Nidalee?
Yes, they picked Nidalee jungle. Nidalee did not a damn thing. And guess what IMT picked for their team? The most disgusting team I've ever seen. Skarner, Rek'Sai.
Oh, shit.
Yes. Rump into a Rumble Nidalee. That's already a gap. Way too
they can't possibly even come close to bursting through them. Bro, I look at the highlights. That shit is 12 minutes.
Yes. Yeah, 12 minutes for 2 games.
Oh, shit. They got that's like going to a regional and you get clapped in like 10 minutes.
Oh, Tepai Dragon. Yeah, I've done that playing on Duel's Book. I 2-0 3 of my opponents this morning. And I think it took me 17 minutes to win his 3 rounds because I clapped him up just so bad. Tactical God. Playing off Varus. They picked up with the same team. They just switched out the mid and jungle and the ADC. Yep, Varus. Yep, boo. Right. Yeah, it's even. It's even. Wait,
hold on. You said game 2 you're on, right?
Yeah, game 2.
Okay, game 2. Let's just bring it up on screen really quickly. Okay, go ahead.
15 minutes. They're up about 1,000 gold.
All right. I don't really care if I spoil this terrible game. I know.
This I'm telling you right now, it's not spoiled. This is not spoiled.
Oh, what the hell?
Yes, you see that Skarner Rek'Sai. It literally just auto, and that's 4v5 right there. Rek'Sai and Skarner's. You got one that can attack you and just stun you from top, and Rek'Sai can stun you from the bottom.
How does Nidalee get through all these guys? How does she? What does she do against them? Nothing.
They banned Jace. They banned Ivor. They banned Sejuani. They banned Talia. Maokai. They banned Jungle pick and let Nidalee go through. Yep.
Bruh.
Shopify Rebellion was ahead for a good point or like kill lead, but not gold.
Even in gold,
yeah. No, IMT was up 3,000.
He tried to contest. He knew they were there, so he was trying to get there, but the lane was slower on the push. But it wouldn't have mattered even if he was able to contest that. I'll be honest, what does he do? They all get destroyed.
Tobio looked absolutely bad. Him and Fake Guy were just they were absolutely useless. Absolutely useless.
Oh, shit.
23 minutes, they went from being 4K up to about 6K up.
Oh, jeez.
7K up.
Why?
Because 100C at 23 minutes were up 10K. IMT at 25 minutes were up 8K. Skarner and Rek'Sai was just oh my god, yeah, they just.
Can I just emphasize how much I hate that Shopify Rebellion logo? It looks like crap,
and the team looks like crap. Like, hey,
wait, hold on. I by my brain, they gave over Skarner and Rek'Sai. and they got Nidalee.
Yep.
That is just awful.
Yep. 8K gold, 25 minutes.
Sounds about white.
Shopify Rebellion is trying to, defend the base again. They're backpedaling more than DL standard at 91.
Like even Castle, when he's trolling like that, can just survive everything.
Oh,
even though he gets popped, it doesn't really matter.
Castle was low key. He was throwing a little bit, and Fake God couldn't do shit. Fake God had more kills than him, but like that'd be shit because Fake God had
out here whiffing. Look at that whiff that Tactical did on his ult right there. He doesn't even know if they're gonna look
Fake
at his ult.
Fake God
does nothing.
Fake God built the Omnivage item on Rumble. It does all right. Yeah, the one that goes up Mordecai and Gwen. What's that purple? It's the purple
Riftmaker.
Riftmaker. He built Riftmaker on. Yeah, he built Riftmaker on Fake God on Rumble. You know what the issue is? They didn't do shit because Fake God needed to go. Fake God built AP Rumble when he should have built Take Rumble. Because once Fake God went down, everybody else went down. They had no take. No take. Because Rel was not a take. If you say Rel was if you watch this game and say Rel was a take, you need your eyes checked. Rel was squishier than the goddamn ADCs he was supposed to protect. Rel was like the security for JFK. Not existent. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah. Both series were entertaining. 2-0 stops, and I'm glad they were 2-0 stops because I did not want to see 3 games of energy and or Shopify Rebellion. That would have been torture. Watch both of them live. I'm not gonna lie. Out of the 18s I feed, I would not be mad if at the end of the year the 2 teams that leave are NRG and Shopify Rebellion. I would not be mad. IMT.
Yeah. People gonna like, dude. People were like, "Whoa, my god, it's gonna be even less teams." Yeah, because more teams in this league will make them better.
If
right?
IMT leaves, I'll be sad, but I'll be like, okay.
You was lying out your ass. You won't give a fuck if that motherfucking team leaves.
I'll be sad that they leave because like now we got no one to beat up on. But I'll be happy they leave because But no, Shopify Rebellion needs to be one of the 2 teams that leave. And it's not just in this series. I go back and look at last year.
It's because they took most of that dog shit TSM roster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, they had. Well, you just have Insanity now.
Yes, Insanity.
Yeah. So you have Fake God, who was always bad, but they only really came up because of C9 Academy. Like Tomio was on C9 Academy. He was on another team. Tomio looked okay in Academy, but that's Academy. Insanity looked like shit last split.
Oh no, he did.
B-Voy, we know he's good, but he's playing with Zazel, and Zazel takes up the whole fucking screen, so can't really do much there.
Zazel looks like the better version of Diamond. I swore I thought that was Diamond. I was like, damn, they both big as shit. You sure that's not Diamond cosplay as Zazel? I was like, damn. I was like, oh my god, these guys look almost the same. That's scary. They're not brothers, right? They're just 2 fat white guys.
There's 2 fat white guys that play video games.
Okay, that makes who are both support. Oh god, that's but first we get LCS. Cloud9 looks better, but Vulcan's trash. Vulcan looks done. I'm sorry. Team Liquid looks good. Team Liquid looks good. Core JJ is still washed too. 100 C's, they look good. Sniper River might be their weakest link this split so far. It might be. IMT facing Tito's worse than them. That's all I can say. I can't say IMT's good because Shopify Rebellion is that bad. Shopify Rebellion, trash. NRD, you shouldn't have picked up there's no life in NRG. There was no life there. Like,
it feels like they're just probably potentially just going to be going through the motions.
Yeah, They probably already heard that Energy is not coming back next year, and they probably just going to play it out. Dig more chemistry because this team is five. This looks like 5 white guys, and they're not in sync. Get it? They're not in sync. 5 white
All
guys.
right.
Jesus.
I have
And
to.
and FlyQuest, yeah, yep. You got a new agent guy. Cool.
Yeah.
Your team still has
The
Lucio.
thing is, I don't know how you were supposed to fix their issues of like basically Bwipo consistently inting, and then you're
Yeah,
like, you know what? Hey, replace the mid laner.
yeah, play some mid later.
I guess.
And people out here saying Bucio. Bucio was bad last year. Let's not
Bad
over
last
it.
year. It was fucking
Yeah,
bad in the
or
last
I mean,
tournament we saw where you can
I'm about to
really.
say, last split. Last split, he was bad. Yeah, Whip out here, he looks rough. Yeah, let's not forget that. Yeah, overall the LCS, they look all right. The CBLOL, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm just watching some CBLOL games. I don't know where the growth is at because I was watching CBLOL game and that shit got like 10,000 views.
For
CBLOL. I'm gonna tell you right now. If I'm gonna keep it a buck. If Loud's not playing, nobody watches CBLOL. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If Loud is not playing, nobody's watching it. Even when Loud is like trolling, because Loud is the G2 of CBLOL. They just dominate.
Yeah, because people said on average the viewership is really good, but what is on average? I don't know what the average is.
The average is it's like they said like 95,000, but that's
So
5. But from what
yeah,
I
because
see,
those are always weird. Is that like peak concurrent, or is that like what is the average? I'm not thinking like the average.
But then like going through Reddit and going through all the
Yeah.
shit.
So right now they were just live about 6 hours ago, like you said.
Yeah.
This right now, just for this is week 1. There's 128,000 views.
Yeah.
On it. And this is not. This is in Japanese language. Right here.
This is English.
Yeah, you had this team is 0-5.
Yep.
Sure. Wait a minute, do their splits carry? I think their records carry over.
Yeah. The record overall.
Wait, is BRTT back?
What?
Watching this, I ain't watching that. Dude, BRTT had been playing basically like before I was, like 2012. BRTT's in the league. Motherfuckers like, I really want to win World. Motherfucker, you're in Brazil. Let's not go crazy here, actually. I didn't know they're
CBLOL English gets like 10,000 views. I think CBLOL, the regular one, gets like 100.
Yeah. I would say the regular CBLOL broadcast gets a lot of views.
Yeah, because I'm not watching the Spanish or Portuguese. That ain't happening.
Japanese.
I try to do that shit. My God, I had to ask my friend what they're saying, and then she was just like, "Oh, they're just saying how everyone loves CBLOL." I was like, "Is there an English one?" Because I was like, oh, "Okay."
Yeah. They had the two.
I know. I'll try to call her just to talk to her. She said, "Why don't you call me for anything else? You got a boyfriend." Me and him broke up. I was like, "Yep, I'm not falling." Because every time her and her boyfriend broke up, I was like, she tells me that she wants me to, come over and fuck her real quick. I was like, I'm not falling for that trap because every time her and I hooked up, it's like, damn, that shit is too good to leave alone. And I fall back into the same old trap. God damn it. Spanish woman, am I right?
Oh, that's the reason why I thought I stopped watching it because they have these 2 women on there and they are just so.
Oh yeah, nah, nah. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, Solari's cute. Like they're not like ugly. They're like like decently attractive. It's just they're just so bad at knowledge in the game. Like one of the ladies shoutcasting is just awful. It's like a fucking cheese grater. What was the thing you putting the cheese on and it comes out the other side?
Yeah, cheese graters. Yeah,
it really sounds like that. And I'm like, yep, not watching this.
Yep.
Maybe Riot will make an official English broadcast next year when it's called like the South Conference or some shit like that.
A lot of ones that they're there for too. They beat KBM. LOS is 0-6. Vivo Keystar is 5-1. They're going to choke again. Pay Gaming 4-2. Red Colungas 2-4. Pure Furious 3-3. Inces 4-2. Fluxio is the best team, but that doesn't mean shit. They're 6-0. Liberty is 0-6. Mm-hmm. The two teams I can see leaving the season are the first two teams, because they're going to do it away. They're going to eliminate two teams and they're going to see why the two teams. Liberty and Los are gone. If those two teams stay, yeah, Season might be done.
Yeah. I would imagine most of the fucking Brazilian fans don't want to see teams like that. Like, I don't think anyone's happy seeing a 0-10 team or 0 whatever. You know that team is trash.
I know. Right. I know 4 teams are going to stay. Loud, Pay-Game, Keystar, and Flux.
I think INTZ might stay for legacy branding because they've been around for a while.
INTZ is like
INTZ. I think INTZ, Loud, Pain,
Keystar, Vivo, Keystar, the Flux. Yeah, that's 5. Now you got Los, Red Kaliga, Kaboo, Furia, and Liberty. Liberty's not staying.
What's crazy is Red Candons actually won a split in Brazil at one point.
Yeah.
It was in 2022 spring. They were at MSI. Crazy. Yeah. They actually upset Loud. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, that was the last time Loud didn't win anything, I believe.
And then they've won everything since then.
Yeah.
All right. Got to get some stuff done. We will have a Iron Man podcast later on around 8:30 because I got to get some stuff done. We'll go for like an hour, and then I got to go to Professor Savage Dad and do our show, potentially, if he's going to be around tonight. If he's not, I got to do some other, I got to pull some strings, let's just say. All right, so anything you want to say before we head out of this, actually?
Yeah, the LCS looks good. The LEC looks like a troll fest right now. It's just, God. Yep, YuGiOh is a shit shambles right now. Pokemon is decent, but people have issues with the judges. I can't blame them. Lorcana's cool, but it's just weird to play. One Piece is not bad. I got videos coming out. Buy a single, don't buy a product, please, for the love of God. Only buy a product if you love the chase of opening cards or opening packs to get cards. Do not buy a product to actually want to pull something. It will not end well for you. Just for the love of God, just open. Or just buy a single. Just, God. Just, that's it. I got nothing else. Go 100 Cs, let's go T1, let's go G2, let's go BLG. You know, all the good shit. Yeah, Ryan doesn't give a fuck about MSI. Gen G have to win Worlds. They have to, in my opinion. In order for Ryan to actually probably give a fuck about MSI, because like Ryan treated MSI like another tournament. You know what I'm saying? People, fans love MSI. You know what I'm saying? But Ryan doesn't give a fuck. The way Ryan just did not do anything, because it was like,
well, this year was bad. Usually they do some good stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Unless they're gonna put emos out later, because it's like,
I'll be honest here. Genji kind of handily beat everyone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Genji, you gotta auto invite to Worlds, and then that's it. It was like, okay. It's like, here's the trophy. You finally won MSI trophy. Yay!
Cloud9 League of Legends tweeted this. They were like, "Yo, Dignitas, where is our Father's Day gift? Because we are definitely your daddy."
Yeah, like 100 C's is 100 C's is FBI's daddy, because ever since he left, he been getting clapped.
Chovy's been Faker's dad for a while now, and I love continuing that. It makes me feel good inside. Shit.
But he was still, the dad of LCK.
That's gay. Can you just get on top of me and fuck me?
Have Carla do that. She can get that strap.
She probably. Oh God, I'd knock a bitch out. Okay. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? All right. So thank you guys for checking out this episode of the Cloud9 podcast. If you're a returning viewer or a new viewer, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and comment down below. Also, we'll be back for this show on Thursday, 7 PST. We'll cover some LPL stuff, LCK, and I'll be able to cover the other LCS games that I didn't get a chance to really go over today. So we'll do more of that come Thursday. And we'll be able to talk about the NBA Finals. I'm pretty sure the finals will be over by then. Granted, the Celtics probably should close it out by
hopefully tomorrow. Boston's up 3-1 as of recording. Next time we do have a show, Boston could either have won or be up 3-2.
You know what would be really embarrassing, guys, is if they actually, if a comeback does happen. Because if a comeback does happen, that'd
be the first time. That'll be the first time a team ever came back 3-0 and won. Teams have come back 3-0 and lost Game 7, but no one has ever done the Boston Red Sox come back down 3-0 and win 4 straight. Can Dallas do it? Yes. Do I think they will do it? No.
I just don't want to, because that will prove how bad the league is if that ever happened. That's just a fifth team doing that to the best team in the league.
That will prove how bad Boston is. Like how Boston just can't get it done in the clutch.
Yeah. Well, everyone, we will see. I'll be uploading Cloud9 podcast episodes to Rumble, as you guys know. Sorry, I've been a little slow on it, but it will happen. And then I also have more episodes of this show and the Iron Man podcast coming to the podcasting platforms, actually. And if you do happen to see us on there, make sure you listen and watch the show. That's all you got to do. And then got the YuGiOh channel starting up very soon. Got to do one video for that. Then it's live. Get the gaming channel set up. And then we have the Iron Man podcast coming to YouTube. Should be this week around Wednesday or Thursday, give or take, if we might miss the show. I have everything set up to a point where, we would have the episode 500 on Wednesday. But if we do miss the show, then, it might have to be on Thursday or Friday. So just kind of playing it by ear right now. Hopefully I can get all the shows because they're all in order right now for that to happen. So, yeah, the Iron Man podcast will be on this channel, and you guys will get even more content. But that's the last and only podcast beside this one you're going to have on there, because I don't want to clutter up too much things with that. Obviously, you'll have this show on here, and you have the newest episodes of the Iron Man podcast on YouTube. And if you want to watch the Iron Man podcast in order, you got to follow me on Rumble. You can watch it all in order from episode 1 all the way to where it is right now. Just hours and hours and hours of endless great content for you guys. And yeah, we'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching.